Hello, good afternoon. Unfortunately, it's not a good afternoon for many. It is an afternoon of desperation, as it was yesterday and the day before and the day before that. I'm not going to tell you all the reasons why I'm making this message, for many reasons. One, because I need to be back at what I was doing, but I'm asking for help. I'm not going to tell you all the reasons why. I'm not going to try to tell you even a few reasons why. I also can't get this video out because there are calls that continue to be made, many from this community, many from other people, because there are people hungry everywhere, but specifically our community, Native Islanders, Pacific Native Islanders, Marshallese, Micronesian, human beings, 5 miles away from my home, are hungry. They are starving. I make flashy videos about food. I say we're going to get to you every day if you ask for food. We are falling short. I am involved in a mutual aid effort owned equally by every person in the community called the People's Pantry NWA. There's more participation in the Marshallese community than anyone else, because they know better than anyone else what's happening next door in their home, down the street. They are close-knit population, culture, race, as is their native islands. They're close together. Many of them are all related because they are the smallest population in the world of people. And we have the largest representation of this population right here in Northwest Arkansas, most centrally located in Springdale, Arkansas. They're in Fayetteville, Rogers, Bentonville as well. COVID hit this community as hard as anywhere in the world. We're not going to have to talk about the fact that I did not know. I'm not blaming you for not knowing if you don't know. I got involved with the Derek Van Vo's campaign. Derek was aware freshly, and then I became aware. People were being refused medical care and attention, health care, for whatever reason. We later saw them die. Same people we'd see the live trying to get medical care. Again, the largest in the world, perhaps Navajos, Arizona, the Lakota tribes up in South Dakota. There's many more. There's can be explicit bias. Explicit bias is something that you're aware of you have bias for. I have bias against white people. I, the face of the oppressor, white people. I know I have biases against white people, but we also have implicit bias. Implicit bias would be unconscious bias that we're not aware of. Like maybe I'm driving down the street. Oh my God, there's a black man walking down the street next to me. I locked my door. I'm not aware that I'm doing it. I'm Mr. Black Liberation here. I'm not racist. I'm not aware of it. But I might be a little racist. I did not know that I just locked my door. I did not know that I'm not spending time in that neighborhood because I don't think I fit in, or I'm buying the media's impression of them, that that's the face of the criminal, and I'm supposed to be scared of them. Implicit bias. We know all the reasons why. We know our country fumbled the COVID response. We know other socialist, capitalist, or democracies around the world are giving $2,500 a month, $2,000, what the fuck ever. We can blame it on Donald Trump. It's fuck him. We can blame it on the mayors. Fuck them too. I don't give a shit. Fuck, hell, damn. Your neighbors are hungry. They are starving. help. We could drop bombs in Syria. Let's do some flyovers and drop a bag of carrots. They need food. They need food. In People's Pantry NWA, our participation is least represented by the white man. White people, come help. In our group, it is most represented by the Marshallese and Latino, Black, most Marshallese in our community, 5 miles away from here, 3 miles, they're down the fucking street. And they know, and they're helping. They know they're hungry. I'm telling you now, you know, I know. I went to bed last night knowing that there's people that haven't eaten in days. These are emergencies. Human beings are hungry. Please, please help. Mayor Doug Sprouse, Mayor Lionel Jordan, Washington County Quorum Court, and guys, write your letters. If that's what you can do to help, it does help. Anything will help. Just do it. We're aware that the city of Springdale had money directly, not only COVID CARES money, but COVID money directly to go to the Marshallese population that was spent on a goddamn shooting range for the Springdale Police Department. We know that the Washington County Quorum Court is sitting on $4.5 million, which isn't nearly enough to address the need just of food. But we can buy a whole bunch of food. We can all feed people. We know that they're communicating and proposing bills to build more jails. We know that in Fayetteville, we're building a police department for $37 million. I don't care. Right now, let's get some food to our brothers and sisters. They're hungry. Hungry. The all-white government and public servants of Springdale. Oh, Kevin Flores was elected this past election. Not quite all white. Regardless, this population does not feel they're eligible for the services that we are offering. They're neglected, and they're so happy to see us when we have food. They'll take it. If you don't feel comfortable going over there, which it's bad. You can smell it in the air. You can see it on the streets. I can't get out. This group has been neglected. Thank you, City of Springdale, for finally giving them that field so they could put all those bodies that died from COVID. That was wonderful. Last week, I guess they've been approved for Medicaid now. That's great. Unfortunately, they didn't have it whenever they were being ravished by COVID. If you've had a death in your family, you know how that affects you. My mom's sick right now, by the way, in Guatemala. I'm worried about her. I'm sorry, Mom, sis. I wasn't supposed to say anything. Mom, I can't talk to you right now. The Marshallese family population is hungry, starving, and I'm begging you to help them get some food. I don't care, a loaf of bread, peanut butter, tuna. Get those little cans of vegetables at Aldi's. Mixed vegetables are 49 cents. It's nutrition. That'll help. We must help. Come help us there. And then you're part of the community. We can all go there. Let's get everybody food there. Hey, Quorum Court, if you ever get to see this, anyone on the Quorum Court, fucking give us that money. Just $4.5 million, and let's go buy some goddamn food and feed people, okay? We gotta do it. God, I could tell you so many reasons why we're here, but I was ignorant to the fact it was this bad. I didn't know. I had no idea. I had an idea that it was bad. I'm overwhelmed at every home I'm meeting, or the people in between the car and the home to get to the home. It's a bad scene, And for some fucking reason, nobody's putting it on the media or whatever we need to do to get some help out there. But I know now. I need a white person to join me, please. Michael, Thomas, Ernesto, and I will be rejoining you in a second. So one of us needs to get to the grocery store, or maybe somebody will drop off some groceries on a corner somewhere. Again, we're in East Springdale right now. If you're like on crossover, turns into Old Missouri, right there north of Fayetteville. You turn left on Don Tyson. You can go down. You can turn left on Black Oak. Turn right. No, I'm sorry. Left on Turner. Right on Black Oak. There's an apartment complex. I know that some of us are there right now. More of us will be there in a little bit. There's other apartment complexes. I have neighbors right down the street from my house. If someone's hungry, feed them. I know I make flashy videos about food, this, and come get this. Well, they've seen them and they reached it, and they're wondering why we're not making it. But we're making it to some of them. We're just not doing a good enough job. Need some help. I'm at 12 and a half minutes. I hope you've seen at least enough to know that people are hungry. Mayor Doug Sprouse, President Joe Biden, help, priorities, people are hungry. Okay, we can do this. We can build libraries. We have some great luxuries. I'm riding a nice car right now. I'll trade it all in if we could just feed some people. Go save a life today. Let's get some food to somebody. Have you ever seen a starving child that while you're walking some food over to anybody, there's 9 people in the same apartment because they've all been evicted and the city of Springdale's cut off their utilities and Wi-Fi, and they don't feel like they're included in whatever systems are available or they're eligible. You've got food and the child's swiping at the food because they're so fucking hungry. We've got to do better. We've got to do better. We got to do good. Seek justice, guys. There is no justice in humanity right now. Help your brothers and sisters. They're hungry.